In this video, it's actually based on popular demand. I'm going to show you how to use Alipay without a Chinese bank account. Yes, you can easily use this to pay directly on 1688 because most Nigerians actually, procurement agents are on the verge of taking advantage of most buyers that want to buy directly from 1688, thereby giving them a rate that is favorable to them, which is not the exact rate between the Nigerian naira and the Chinese yuan. Um, like I said, it's based on popular demand. I got to figure this out, and I have to tell my wife to follow this step because she actually imports from China. And we discovered that most procurement agents, they have cheated us for a while. So I want to make her a procurement agent. So I've set this up in her phone, and it's time for me to share this information with most Nigerians. You can actually use the steps if you are in outside country. Yes, basically, because I understand that most people want to use the Alipay um, payment portal, but they believe that you must have a Chinese bank account before you can actually use this platform to pay to Chinese sellers. But actually, it is wrong. And as you can see, the platform is quite different because most videos I saw on YouTube, they're still standing on the ground. Now you have to have a Chinese bank account, and most of them that stand as a procurement agent, even Nigerians, they actually demand that you just open an Alipay account, then you contact them for them to fund your wallet for you, which is actually wrong. So I want to teach you the steps you can do it yourself. Yes, how to use Alipay to without a Chinese bank account on 1688. And so before we kick off, like you already know, Chibizago is my name, and I'd like you to hit the subscribe button which is below this video, because I will be dishing out so many useful things, so many useful videos, so many useful information for free. Yes, I don't actually need your money, because I believe that there's no information, there is no power, and I'm out here to pass the right information to people, especially Nigerians. Well, in the technology world as a whole, any people that find it beneficial, and you're in any part of the world. So let's go to the business of today. I guess by now, okay, hit the subscription button and also the bell notification. And also, I'd like you to drop your comments in any area that you are confused, in any aspect that you wanted me to throw more light. Yes, I will speedily come and respond or give a reply to your comments. So now let's go. I guess by now you must have maybe downloaded the Alipay account from Alipay app, I mean from Google Play Store. I don't want to go through the steps. This is the app already. I have to download this from the beginning for me to show you what it entails and the steps that are involved, because I did it with my wife's phone. So this is actually my phone. So I want to show you how this has been done. So by now you must have downloaded the Alipay app. If you have not done it, just head to Google Play Store and download the app. And the main thing, the main should I call it document, or the main tool you have to place at hand before you proceed with the step is either your national ID card or your international passport, because my wife actually used her national ID. That's the paper slip that they give, because there's a number actually you use from there. If you have the paper slip, just get it set. And the next thing, if you have an international passport, better, because that's the one I have, and that's the one I will make use of. And also, you have to have your bank card. I need Nigerian bank card. Yes, it will work perfectly. So stop all the deceitful videos that people have placed out there that it won't work. It will actually work. I will show you what you do. You don't have to pass through the step as if you are a Chinese citizen, because that will demand you getting the Chinese bank card. Or what they will always show you, the video that will show you is to go to your me down below. You go me, then if you could see, you have to, when you click on bank card, this is a step they normally show you, which you find it difficult. It's always in Chinese, and what you need right here is a Chinese. You must have a Chinese bank account and a Chinese bank, but this is not what I am showing you. So just go back to the home page. So just go back. This is my account actually. Yeah, this is my picture, as you can see. And one thing you should also know, using this method, you don't necessarily have to have a verified account, because if you want to verify your Alipay account, it will also demand you to have a Chinese bank account. And the network is quite slow. Okay, it's coming up. It's coming up. Let me show you. That once you want to do identity verification, it will demand that you have a master, as you can see. Select method to verify your identity. Mainland China bank card, which we don't have and which is not even necessary, which is not even important in the step that I will show you. So let us go back. I'm canceling. So let us go back to the home page. So this is the home page. Now, luckily there's a feature that China just brought out. Yes, the Alipay feature that they brought out, and which makes it easy for foreigners, not even necessarily Nigerians, to easily use the Alipay for a specific period of time. And that is what most procurement agent wouldn't want you to know, especially if you want to buy through 1688, or if you want to pay directly to buyers on 1688, then you ship to your agent, and maybe all you need is just to find a shipping agent that will take your products down to Nigeria. So they don't want to tell you this because they want you to always pass through them so that they will have their gain. My bad, I'm sure most of them wouldn't really like this video, but what do I have to do? I have to show you. So I have to show you, just like I said. And the only favor I want from you is to drop your comment in any area that you're confused, and I'll get back to you. And also hit the subscription button, which will make it possible and fast, speedily for me to give response to your comment. So now, like I said, Alipay, they introduced a feature known as Store Pass. Yes, Store Pass, as in COUR pass. That is your tourists just passing by. That's just the full meaning. Looking at your Alipay app, let's move to the white portion. The first icon you will see that looks something like a briefcase. Yes, below the scan, a briefcase with blue color. That's the top pass. So all you have to do is just to tap on it. Tap on top pass, and it's coming. It's loading up. It's loading up. It's loading. So now I'll first of all give you a better understanding of what the top pass is. Now this is the top pass, and using this means you can easily fund your wallet. Yes, without a Chinese bank account, with your local bank account. If you're in Nigeria, use a Nigerian bank. If you're in US, you use your US card. If you are in Senegal, Ghana, any West African country, Europe, or wherever outside China, you can easily use the top pass to fund your wallet and pay through 1688. But now let me give you a breakdown what the top pass is all about. So the top pass is a service partly provided by Bank of Shanghai and Alipay, and it is being operated by Alipay. Yes, it allows overseas Alipay users to pay with Alipay in Chinese mainland using a non-Chinese credit or debit card. As you can see, a non-Chinese credit or debit card. This information is just there, but like I said, most procurement agents, they are hiding it from you so that you wouldn't use it and do it yourself, because they always want to gain extra from you. So now let's go ahead. Okay, it is a platform that is provided by the Bank of Shanghai and also with Alipay, which enables users to pay with their credit or debit card. So now, simply find the Top Pass mini app in your Alipay by searching, then you submit your information needed to apply, and it will be ready for use after a successful top-up. Now, what this simply means is that you have to get all those documents that I told you, which is your information. Just either your international passport, your national ID card slip. Yes, you will be needing that. That is all that is needed. Nothing else. Nothing else. There are just 3 steps involved. All you have to do is to verify your information, you top up money, then you start using Alipay immediately. But in some cases, in most cases, the bank, since it's a foreign transaction, it will take time for your local bank to fund or to complete the transaction, since the money is going out of the country. So it normally takes less than 24 hours. Now, there's an important information I would also like you to take notes before you proceed. Kindly know that currently you can top up as much as 10,000 Chinese yuan in top pass, which means there's a limitation. The only amount you can top up is 10,000 Chinese yuan, and I believe that is enough for you to use for a specific period of time. And how long is the duration which you can use it? I said once you reach this limit, you cannot top up. If you want to top up more, you can reactivate after the top pass expires and after you apply for a refund. So what this simply means is that the top pass has an expiry date or a duration, yes, which you can use it, which is 90 days. But that 90 days, it doesn't mean that you cannot use it again. So after that 90 days, you have to reactivate your top pass. Hope you understand. So what this simply means is that within a period of 90 days or your first activation, you can only spend 10,000 Chinese yuan. Then once you exceeded or once you've gotten to that limit, you have to wait for a period, your first 90 days to elapse, then you reactivate it. And also note that, let's say for example, but I wouldn't advise you to load up to 10,000 yuan. So you have to be funding your account gradually based on what you want to buy on 1688 or any Chinese store. Yes. Once you fund this account, it's also advisable, for example, even if you are traveling to China and physically, it's also advisable to use this means to pay in China because your wallet will just be your mobile phone, your mobile device. Once it's connected to the internet, they have to just scan a particular code. If you're in China, then you've paid for the device. You can see how easy or useful it is. So bear it in mind that you are using the top pass for 90 days and you have a minimum or a maximum of 10,000 Chinese yuan to spend within that 90 days. And once the 90 days elapse, you have to reactivate it again, which means you can use this top pass continually. So now let me show you the steps involved. I said the 3 steps. So the verify information, if you could see use now, below the use now, okay. This is your balance is actually 0. I'll top it up later. So you click on use now. It has the yellow button. 3 steps involved. That's what I want to show you right now. So it's loading. It's loading. So now your first thing is to verify your personal information, which basically you have to choose your nationality and region. So you tap on it. Now it loads. So you can, these are countries. Your nationality. I'm Nigerian, for example, or if you're Nigerian like me, you can scroll if you want to scroll. You can scroll to find your country, your Belgium, Bermuda, or whatsoever. So I'm looking for Nigeria. I have to scroll down to end, but I want to make it fast, so I'll just search. So I'll type Nigeria. So it has popped up, so I select it. So if you're in Ghana, you do the same. If you're in any West African country, even in Europe or North America or whatsoever, you do the same step. So now your passport number, just like I told you. After your nationality, the next option is your passport number. You tap on it, you enter. There's a particular passport number on your international passport, and also your national ID as a Nigerian. There's a particular number you can easily insert there. I don't want to blur this video. I don't want to input some information which I believe they should be, how will I put it, meant for me alone. Their securities actually. So you put your name on your passport. That's the exact name that is on the passport or the national ID card if you're a Nigerian. Then your date of birth. You usually select your date of birth. I'm just showing the steps. I'm not filling this at the moment. Then your gender, your occupation, your residential address, which is optional, but you can also enter it because of security purposes. Yes. Then the next thing, take a photo. If you tap on it, it will just taking a photo of your passport. So that's either the passport or the national ID card, be the slip or the original plastic one you can use. So you take photo, which means that it doesn't provide the option. And these are the formats that it needs. For example, if you're putting an international passport, you believe that this format fits it specifically. So this is a format you have to show the full info. Now, once you tap on it, you discover that their own camera will pop up. It didn't give you the opportunity to upload maybe a ready-made file in your device. You have to snap it physically for them to see. So the camera has popped up, and my password is not here. and I don't want to leak out some information that are on it, which I believe they are securities, just like I said. So, well, after you snap the passport, you have to confirm and upload. So once you upload, the next step it will take you to is for you to top up your card, which means you now top up money actually. You now insert the information from the card, your credit, your bank, I mean the card number, the expiry date, the name on the card, and also the CVV behind. So after adding that, you choose a particular denomination you want to top up, be it 100 yuan. It seems the minimum is 100 yuan, yes. 100 yuan, 200 yuan, and so you choose 100 for a start to ensure that yes, this step will work. So once you choose 100 and you top up within a period of 24 hours, you find that once you come back, this your balance that was reading 0.00, you actually find your money there. So you can see that I've shown you the steps to actually top up your Alipay account. Now, once you've done this, if you go to 1688, for example, now automatically you are your own procurement agent in the sense that you just have to choose your goods. You have to choose the particular goods that you want to buy, then pay. But you must have negotiated with the shipping agent right there in China, which will ship your goods down to Nigeria. And once you've negotiated with the shipping agent, it seems okay to make it more easier for you. Once you drop your comments in the comment section, I have to give you some list of shipping agents that I have already. Yes, I'll give you some, yes, so that will be easier for you. So you have to choose the shipping agent that are in China but also ships down to Nigeria. So you tell them to give you to give you the address there in China. So once they give it to you, you have to place it in the address in the order once you're about making your order on 1688. Once you give them your address, you insert it in there, you now confirm your order, you pay directly. So all what you will pay is for the shipping fee from China down to Nigeria. And if you are in Lagos, you can easily go to their office and collect your goods, and you discover that you pay less. Why I actually popped up this video, because I noticed that most procurement agents, they actually charge higher in the exchange rate of yuan. Like the transaction my wife did, was it 2 days back? Yes, they actually charged her 65 naira for yuan, which is actually the standard price, or how would I put it, the CBN rate. But most procurement agents, they will tell you that yuan is being sold for 74 naira. Some might even charge 80 naira. So you can see the difference. Multiply that with the amount of goods you're paying. You see that if you use the steps of paying using the Alipay directly to the seller in China, you observe that you're conserving more money to yourself, which will be big money once you at the end you calculate it. So that is that. You can see how easy for you to use Alipay without a Chinese bank account on 1688 or maybe any Chinese selling platform.